burned alive for treason, or was it something more sinister? On this day in Tudor history, the 17th of July 1537, a Scottish noblewoman was dragged to Castle Hill in Edinburgh and burnt to death. Her crime? Being a Douglas. Janet Douglas, Lady Glamis, was accused of plotting to poison the king and communicating with rebels, but many believe that she was innocent. So why was she singled out? And was her execution a warning or a witch hunt in disguise? I'm Claire Ridgway, historian and author, and today I'm uncovering the tragic and shocking story of Lady Glamis, a woman caught in the deadly crossfire of royal vengeance and political paranoia. Janet Douglas was born around 1504, the daughter of George Douglas, Master of Angus, and Elizabeth Drummond. Her father died at the 1513 Battle of Flodden alongside King James IV. Janet's family were powerful and well connected. Her brother Archibald Douglas, 6th Earl of Angus, famously married Margaret Tudor, widow of James IV and sister of England's King Henry VIII. That marriage made Archibald stepfather to the young King James V, and therein lies the root of Janet's misfortune. The young king grew up under the strict control of the Douglas family, and when he eventually escaped their grip, he harboured a deep hatred for his stepfather and the wider Douglas kin. It made the entire family a target. Janet married John Lyons, 6th Lord Glamis, in 1520, and the couple had 4 children together. After Lord Glamis died in 1528, there were rumours that Janet had poisoned him. By 1532, she'd married again, this time to Archibald Campbell of Skipness, a younger son of the 2nd Earl of Argyll. That marriage was childless. Janet's powerful family connections were to be her undoing. In late 1528 and early 1529, she was summoned before Parliament on accusations of treason for aiding her brothers. She managed to avoid punishment, even receiving permission to go on a pilgrimage. Still, rumours followed her. In 1531, she was implicated again, and in 1532, she was formally accused of poisoning her first husband. Once more, the case was dropped. In June 1537, things turned deadly. Her son, John Lyon, was taken to Edinburgh Castle as a ward, and Janet herself was arrested. She was accused of communicating with her brothers and conspiring to poison the king. On the 17th of July 1537, Janet was found guilty of treason and condemned to die that very day. She was burned at the stake on Castle Hill in Edinburgh, a brutal end more commonly associated with heresy and sometimes witchcraft. While modern sources sometimes link Janet's execution to accusations of witchcraft, it's important to note that no mention of witchcraft appears in the contemporary records. However, the rumours of poisoning and the method of her execution certainly evoked those associations, particularly in the minds of the public. The next day, the 18th of July, tragedy struck again. Janet's husband, Archibald Campbell, broke his neck attempting to escape from Edinburgh Castle, and her son was condemned to death for allegedly concealing his mother's plot. His sentence was eventually commuted to imprisonment. Phew. So was Janet Douglas guilty? It seems highly unlikely. She'd been attending court, and it's difficult to see how she could have posed a real threat to the king. As historian C.A. McGladdery argues, the real reason behind her downfall was likely her loyalty to her brothers and the fact that she was a Douglas. Her execution was a chilling political warning from James V. Janet Douglas was a woman caught in the brutal tide of power struggles and vengeance. Whether treason or witchcraft, the charge didn't matter, the sentence was the same: burning. Janet Douglas, Lady Glamis, should be remembered not as a villain, but as a victim of political paranoia and dynastic rivalry. And I think her story is a reminder of how women in particular at that time could be destroyed, totally destroyed, by association and by power beyond their control. Had you heard of Janet Douglas before this video? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this story compelling, please do give it a like and please do subscribe for more hidden histories and fascinating tales from the past. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.